Hi, and welcome to Highlights with Heather. In this series, I'm going to talk about key questions to ask before you have a med spa service done. So, first and foremost, you want to know who's doing your procedure. What are their credentials? What's their training like? What are their qualifications? You want to see if they have a social media presence, see if they interact on their socials, they post before and after photos. You want to make sure that they're very intelligent and can answer questions about the procedure, talk to you about the pros and cons, the benefits of it. The other thing that you can do is check the website of the place that you're going and check the bio out of the person that you're going to be seeing. So always make sure before you have any med spa treatment done that you check out who the provider is going to be. Always want to make sure who's going to be doing your procedure before you have it done. So the next thing we're going to talk about is treatment details. You want to make sure you ask a lot of questions about that. What's involved with the treatment? What's the pre-care like? Is there anything that you have to do prior to the treatment, i.e. stop medications, stop facial cleansers or products that you're using? You also want to know what the post-care is. What is going to happen afterwards? Do you have to stay out of the sun? Do you have to avoid this? Lots of questions about the actual treatment itself. You want to make sure that you're prepared so you have the ultimate outcome. You also want to make sure that you know how many treatments are going to be needed in order for you to achieve your desired results. So all of these things are very important before you have a med spa treatment. So you really want to make sure that when during the consultation about the procedure, you're really talking about what your goals are and what your needs are. You want to know how many treatments it's going to take to achieve these goals. What's it going to take for you to achieve these goals? What do you have to do behind the scenes at home? All of that stuff. You want to make sure that you really know a lot about the treatment and if it's the right treatment for you. Maybe there's something better that's suitable for you and your lifestyle. So you always want to ask a lot of questions about the treatment itself and how it's going to give you the best outcome that you're looking for. Last but not least, we are going to talk about making sure that you ask what the cost of the treatment is going to be before you have it. That's super important. You want to make sure what you're getting into, make sure there's no hidden fees or any unforeseen costs that are going to be involved. So you really want to talk to your provider about what the treatment's going to cost and what's involved with it. You also want to make sure that you know what the follow-up costs are going to be. If there's maintenance involved with the treatment, what's the cost of that going to be so that you have a plan in place that you can make sure that you have it on budget. You can also see if there's financing or membership opportunities available. Sometimes with companies, they offer financing, no interest for a certain amount of time. So that's a big thing. You never, ever, ever want to go into it without knowing the cost. So that's a huge thing for you to make sure that you talk about and ask questions about before having a med spa treatment.